So today, inshallah, we will have the second chapter, chapter 2 in marketing module. And chapter 2 is related to marketing strategy. Today we will have the big picture of the marketing activities. As you know that when you want to start any new job or any new project, then you need first of all to make your strategy, or at least plan for the execution of this project. So the marketing strategy is like the plan for the marketing activities that you are planning to do for your business. We will have like some of the concepts and some of the elements of the strategy, like for example the mission, vision, and the corporate objectives or goals. Okay, and we will also discuss in detail what we call the SWOT analysis. Before that, we will discuss some of the items of the, if you remember, the STEEP model. Then we will discuss, inshallah, the STEEP model in a brief overview of the STEEP model. And we will have what we call the competitive advantage. And we will see what is the meaning of competitive advantage and what are the approaches or the methods that we can use to reach the competitive advantage. Also, we will make comparison between the competitive advantage and differential advantage. And we will see what is the meaning of differential advantage and how can we compare it to competitive advantage. So the strategy. Strategy is a word or is a concept that came first from the military use. Strategia or strategy means the plan. Okay, the plan for the war, for the fight. So it came originally from the military field, but in business they use it also to in defining the planning or defining the goals of the business. And since that time they use it a lot in the business. So in the strategy we identify the opportunities, and also we try to define the objective or the target markets that we want to operate in. Also in the strategy we define what we call the competitive advantage, and define the tactics or the programs, the marketing programs that we will have in marketing of our products and services. So the strategic market plan is an outline of methods and resources that required to achieve a goal or several goals. Sometimes the organization has several goals as strategic level, and we want to achieve these goals. So we make or we define or we create what we call the strategic market plan. Whereas the marketing plan is the document or the written document that show the roadmap or the what we call it here the blueprint for our business. And by the way, the marketing plan is the most important plans that the business should develop in the first month of creating the business. Okay, so it's one of the most important plans that the business must do. If you have a new business, okay, so you need to make the marketing plan and make it as a plan or as a blueprint, as a roadmap for your activities in the business. Sometimes if you are applying for fund or financing from, let's say, from a bank or from investment organization, so they ask you to do the marketing plan. First of all, they will see the marketing plan, and then based on your marketing plan, if it's clear and if your objectives are defined and created well, then sometimes they accept to finance your project or your business. Otherwise, you will find a lot of difficulties in finding funds or financing for your business. So in the marketing plan, you write, like for example, your goal, the organization's goal, and also you write what's the product, or what are the products or services that you are planning to sell to the people. And also it contains the customers, okay, the targeted customers, and you also can add like the study of the market, okay, the market situation, and inside the market situation you can also add something about the competitors. You can add something related to your business and where should you be between the competitors, whether you are the first one in the market, the best business in the market, or in the middle, or in the below average, or the bottom of the business. Okay, you need to define it well. Most of the time you can get a lot of financing. You remember last lecture we discussed what we call the marketing mix, or the 4 Ps. We discussed it last lecture. Okay, and marketing mix also can be added or must be added inside the marketing plan. So the marketing plan is a very detailed document that contains a lot of information about your business, about your competitors, about the market, the customers, okay, and everything related to your business. Okay, what are the major components of the marketing strategy? When we think of marketing strategy, we don't know exactly what the marketing strategy means or what the marketing strategy includes. Okay, so here we will have the major components of the marketing strategy. First of all, you need to define mission and vision and the goals, business goals or company goals. These are the major items that you should begin with. Any business must be created based on those 3 pillars. The vision, mission, and goals, or sometimes we call it the objectives. The vision and the mission. The vision is your final destination, and the mission is the road that take you to this final destination. Okay. In your road, in your way of going to the final destination, you have some stages. Okay, like for example, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4. These are these are your goals. I want, for example, to reach stage number 1. This is goal number 1. And then after that, I want to reach stage number 2. So this is the goal number 2, and so on. Okay. So these are the major concepts that you have to begin in creating new business. After you define the mission, vision, and goals, then you need to study the market. Like you can, for example, use STEEP model. You know that STEEP model is a model for analyzing the external environment. right? So here you need also to analyze the external environment using any models or any tools. Okay, so here in the analyzing environment, or in the second phase, you need to analyze the environment by scanning the environment first. Okay, and then also make the customer and competitor analysis, using also some models. Let us say if you can use the 5 forces, the Porter's 5 forces, and this is one of the most creative models that used in business to analyze the customers and analyze the industries. The 5 forces, Porter 5 forces, consists of 5 components that are very important in any industry. Porter created this model in I think it's 1985, and he said that, by the way, he's one of the doctors or scholars in management, and he's working in Harvard Business School. He's very famous in the strategy and in the management of the business. He said that if you want to analyze any industry or any business, you need to analyze 5 items or 5 forces. Okay, you need to analyze the competitors inside the industry. You need to analyze the force of the customers. You need to analyze the force of suppliers, and you need to analyze also the alternative products. Okay, if you have a product, then if there is another products in the market that are similar to your product, then you need to analyze those products and those companies that created or manufacturing those products. Okay, and the 5th force is analyzing the we said the alternative. Okay, the other type of products, which is the complementing products or complementers. Okay, those products that are complementing your product. If you analyze those 5 forces, then you will have a good understanding about your business. Okay, you can use these 5 forces in analyzing the environment or analyzing the customers and competitors, and also you need to analyze, or you need to define the marketing opportunities. If you have any opportunities in the market, you can try to find out those opportunities and how can you have these opportunities. And also you need to analyze the capabilities and resources. Okay, any business has some capabilities and some resources that are devoted to create products and services. So you need to define or to analyze those resources and those capabilities. Okay, and you need to be realistic in defining or in analyzing these things in your view about the market, about your products, about the competitors. Okay, and most of the times the companies outsource this analysis to specialized organizations in order to make sure that they will be more realistic. Okay, the 3rd stage in the marketing strategy is to define your strategic objectives. And the strategic objectives is related to the growth. How should you grow in the business in different type of your business? Like, for example, here they mentioned the intense growth. Okay, intense growth and diversified growth, integrated growth. There are 3 types of growth that you need to define which one you need to grow in. Okay, the intense growth means how many centers or how many places that you want example, if you want to make one branch, and then after 5 months or 6 months you want to open another branch in another area, okay, and after also 6 months you need to open a new also branch, okay. This is the intense growth. You need to plan this growth very well in order for you to be able to grow in the market. And you need to put in mind how can you grow in the business with your resources, okay, with the resources that are that you have. Most of the time the companies try to have some loans from banks or from investment companies, or sometimes some of the organizations try to find partners in order to grow in the market. So in this stage you need to study carefully your growth and what are the different alternatives of growing. Like for example, if it's better for you to have financing or have fund from banks, okay, or you can find partners, or you can leave the business sometimes, okay. Sometimes you decide to leave the business if you find that the business is not very well. You need to leave this business. Most of the time the companies that have a lot of resources try to use these resources in the growth. Okay. The second type of growth is the diversified growth. Diversified growth means that if you have some products, if you create another products or services, then also this is one type of growth that you can use in increasing your profitability or increasing your preference in the market. Okay, and the third one is the integrated growth. If you depend on some, for example, suppliers or suppliers, okay, then some of the companies try to integrate with those suppliers. The fourth point here, which is the target market strategy and brand positioning. And here also we do what we call the market segmentation, okay, and we do the priority target markets. After the segmentation, we have what we call the segmentation, targeting, positioning, okay, and in the market they call it STP. STP refers to segmentation and targeting and positioning. When you make market segmentation, you need to see the market at all the market, and then try to divide the market into different groups based on for example, the similar needs of the customers. When I say market segmentation, I mean customer segmentation. Okay, when usually in the marketing, when you say market segmentation, we mean that we take the customers, the group of customers, and divide those customers into different groups based on similar needs of the customers. And think also of the positioning, because when you create a product, okay, for sure that there is another product similar to your product in the market. So you need to define where should you put your product, whether in the best place or in the middle place or in the lower place. Okay, and each one of them has its own marketing program. If you want to put your product in the best place, that means you need to take care of the quality, you need to take care of the design of the product and packaging and also the price. Okay? Whereas if you want to make it in the middle, you need also to think about any other things the lower place means that your product will be cheaper than the products that are in the market. So each one of the places has its own characteristics or has its own attributes. So this is the positioning, and in the same time you need to think of the advantages, your differential advantage, okay, that you have. What are the differences between your product and the products in the market? Why the customers should buy your product? Why they don't buy another product? So these are the questions that are very important to ask yourself in order to make sure that you have customers. Okay, and then there is also the marketing objective. Marketing objectives means what are the objectives that you want to achieve from the marketing activities, from the marketing, like for example the promotion. Whether you are targeting to give some knowledge about the products to the customers, to give them an idea, to increase, for example, if you want to increase your customer base. Okay, each marketing objective has different tactics or different programs. Okay, and then we need also to think about the marketing programs for implementation, and the marketing programs are very important because these are the execution of the marketing plan. If you have a plan and you cannot execute this plan, then the plan is useless. You need, when you define or when you create a plan, you need also to make sure that this plan can be executed. Also, in the execution, you need to control the execution. That means if you find that your execution is not the same as your plan, then you need to again return it back to the plan. Like what we discussed in the operation. You remember when we discussed the control in operations, the same thing here we can apply to the marketing. And also during the execution, you need also to make what we call the performance assessment and benchmarking. The performance assessment means you need to control, okay, and assess your execution, assess your activities, okay, and you can use also benchmarking. You can use a company, another big company, or another good company, good organization, and make it your benchmark. That means you find what are the good points in this company and try to imitate or try to create similar processes in order to be good like that company.